Your trees are sending you signals. But many homeowners are missing their earliest cries for help. That mushroom at your tree's base? It's not a charming feature. It's a tombstone for advanced internal decay. This is just one of many silent killers that people frequently mistake for something harmless. By the time the whole canopy looks sick, the actual problem has been festering for years, hidden in plain sight. Now, we will teach you to see what an arborist sees, starting with the leaves, then the bark, and down to the roots. Let's begin where most people look first, the leaves. But what are you supposed to be looking for? Don't just see yellowing. Do you see irregular blotches or spots? That points to a fungal or bacterial attack. Is your tree dropping green leaves in summer? That's a major red flag for internal threats like root rot. Look closer. A mottled mosaic pattern signals a virus. Are the leaves yellow but the veins stay green? A nutrient deficiency. The main takeaway is that patterns matter. Uniform change often suggests environmental stress. Irregular patterns suggest disease, but leaves are just the final symptom. To understand the cause, we must look at the tree's circulatory system. Its bark. The bark is the tree's skin. Dark streaks under the surface or odd peeling shows where disease is moving inside. If you see a slimy, foul-smelling liquid oozing from a crack, don't dismiss it. This is a sign of bacterial infection. This discharge, called slime flux, means internal pressure is building from fermentation. The tree is losing its battle. And check where branches meet. Bark folded between two stems creates a weak point for decay fungi to enter. So inspecting the bark and branches shows you how the disease is attacking and moving through the tree. We've checked the leaves and bark. But what if the most critical clues aren't on the tree at all? Where do you look? You look down. Are there new cracks in your patio? Is the soil lifting? This can mean decaying roots are losing their grip. This brings us back to the mushroom. That fungus you see is just the fruit of a vast network already inside the tree. The main body of the fungus is decomposing the wood from within. By the time you see it, the decay is already advanced. You can also use your other senses. Press the trunk base. Does it feel spongy or hollow? A sour smell can mean root rot. And when roots fail, the whole tree fails. A new or worsening lean, especially after a storm, is a final warning. Now for the most deceptive signs. When a tree appears to be growing vigorously, but it's a symptom of severe stress, see these leafy shoots on the trunk? Called water sprouts. This is a desperate attempt to create energy when the canopy is failing. What about pests? Small, clean holes with sawdust below are from borers, who target stressed trees and introduce disease. And watch for bizarre growth. Dense, twiggy clusters called witches' brooms are a definitive sign of disease. The lesson here is that context is everything. Harmless-looking growth can be a key piece in a larger puzzle of decline. So how do all these clues fit together? A single symptom might not be alarming, but a collection tells a clear story. First, you notice a thin canopy and dismiss it. Then, you see water sprouts, thinking it's new growth. Finally, the mushroom appears. This is the symptom mosaic. They aren't separate issues. They are all connected, telling one story of critical decline. Learning to see this mosaic transforms you from a passive observer to an active caretaker who can intervene early. Trees are constantly communicating, but their language is subtle. Homeowners miss signs because they aren't taught how to look. Your call to action is simple. Walk your property tomorrow with new eyes. Look for the patterns, not just obvious problems. Catching a problem early can mean a simple treatment. Catching it late means losing a mature tree and the value it adds. Don't wait for a storm to reveal your tree's weakness. If you see these signs combined, consult a certified arborist.